take a look over at our Weather Authority Center with forecaster Lindsay Seltzer. Lindsay, what can we expect ahead of the holiday season?
Well, for this, yes, I was like the season. I don't know what season, but for the weekend, I can tell you what we're expecting. It's going to be really nearly below normal temperatures, just a little bit, but we will have a warming trend coming up. But for now, let's take a look at Domenico's on the Wharf to see what's going on out there. Things looking pretty nice out there, pretty serene. Shouldn't be too windy out there right now, as it is calming down just a little bit on the coast. But Domenico's on the Wharf could be popping tomorrow, y'all. Maybe go check out 4th of July over there. I'm sure there is a lot of fun happening out there. So Domenico's on the Wharf, things looking pretty nice out there. Not a lot of low cloud coverage, but maybe just a little bit that we'll look at on our Futurecast right now. Taking a look at that Futurecast coming up right here. Here it is, our Futurecast. Going into tomorrow morning, you'll see that we will have cloud coverage taking over the Santa Cruz coast, going to the peninsula as well, and over by Watsonville, as we'll have pockets of sunshine by Big Sur. Now going into the afternoon hours, we will have more pockets of sunshine on the Santa Cruz coast, also on Big Sur, with cloud coverage kind of taking over in Monterey, right in the middle of barbecue time over there. And as we go into the evening hours, into Saturday morning as well, then the overnight, into Saturday afternoon, the earlier afternoon that is, we're going to see mostly clouds on the coast over there, really not hanging out inland. And going into the end of the weekend, that's where we're going to see more of those low clouds starting to make their way and trickle on into the Salinas Valley right there, covering all the way from Salinas going to King City. So that's what we have to look forward to. And as we start next week, we will have a little bit of a warming trend coming up. So that is something to look forward to if you're like me and like the warmer temperatures. Speaking of temperatures, let's take a look at our temperatures for today and tonight. We're going to start at the Santa Cruz coast, looking at Santa Cruz and Capitola. We'll be looking at highs anywhere in the 70s and those lows being in the 50s. Might be a nice day to hit the beach tomorrow in Santa Cruz, as it is the holiday, but make sure you're doing everything out there to be careful. I'm also going to preach maybe having some layers on out there. There will be pockets of sunshine that you just saw in our Futurecast, but still would like y'all to be comfortable out there. Now we're going to go into the Santa Cruz mountain ranges, where it is going to have a little bit of elevated fire danger with those gustier winds that are happening a little bit. And so we will be seeing a little bit of that fire danger concern. So make sure that you're watching out for that. And that will also be in the East Bay as well. We're looking at temperatures anywhere in our highs ranging from the upper 70s going all the way up to the lower 80s there. And those lows being in the the upper 40s going to the lower 50s. And we're going to keep on moving here, looking at another map. We're going to go from Aptos to Marina. Things looking pretty seasonable, pretty chill over there, as we're going to see temperatures in our highs ranging anywhere from the lower 60s going all the way up to the upper mid 60s there, and our lows are going to be anywhere in the 50s. Now taking a look right here in our backyard, Salinas, we will see a high of 64 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. So I will preach it here once, I'll preach it here once again. It will be a layers. Make sure to have your layers on, because there will be pockets of sunshine once again that you might see. And I just want y'all to be comfortable out there. So make sure you're doing everything you can to be so. And we talked about Domenico's on the Wharf earlier. If you want to see the temperature at Domenico's on the Wharf, that's in Monterey. We'll be looking at temperatures along the peninsula anywhere in the 60s for the most part, for those highs, and those lows being in the 50s. Keep on moving here. We're going to go from Big Sur to Carmel Valley, taking it to the Salinas Valley. Let's check out Big Sur. Y'all be seeing a high 67 degrees and a low 56 degrees. Carmel Valley, y'all will see a high 72 degrees and a low 49 degrees. Taking it into the Salinas Valley, that's where things are going to start getting warmer and warmer as we get all the way inland to Parkfield and Bradley. We will be looking at temperatures that are going to be in the highs, always in the triple digits with the 90s, but those lows in the 40s and the 50s. As for our inland or coastal areas, 7-day forecast, we're going to be seeing highs anywhere in the 60s going to the upper 60s going into next week with that warming trim, and those lows being in the lower 50s. As for our inland areas, it's going to be more of the same, but those highs are going to be even higher, with the high reaching up to the 80s on Wednesday, as we will have that warming trend once again, and those lows sitting anywhere in the upper 40s and lower 50s.